Well, hey, there's Jace. Ah, holy shit, wait, that's loud. Hey! I was gonna turn the game's audio down a bit. Just a tiny bit, so I don't, like, hurt my ears too much. That should be good. Can you hear that okay? Compared to my audio? I think that should be good. Hold on, I'm trying to check my phone real quick. I'm trying to connect right now. Hold on one sec. I'm just, I have this up on Twitch and YouTube again. I'm trying to pull up my phone real quick, and my phone's like, hang on. There we go. It should be good. This is my first time playing through this, so this is gonna be completely blind. I don't know what's really gonna happen here, so, you know. Yeah, I said I was gonna stream, like, right after I finished eating. Or, well, after I got home from work. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. Then I think we're good, so... I really don't know what to expect with this game, honestly. I know it's supposed to be, like, really... It's supposed to be disturbing. Enter my name. We'll go with Sharky. Alright, I'll read the voices here. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I feel like I'm pronouncing that name incorrectly. I'm not very Japanese. Oh well. Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sharky. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh, hey. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. I'm not either. Oh, okay. I don't know. I watch anime, but I'm not Japanese enough to know Japanese names, so, you know, other than just what I hear from anime, so whatever you say, Sayori. Oh no, but I could have done better. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sharky, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Yeah, sounds about right. The games and anime part. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. I feel like I should maybe try to mix up the voice a bit, otherwise it'll probably get confusing. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She's adorable. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh boy. The school day is ordinary. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I wish I would have joined anime club in school. That would have been great. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Nini? Baka?
You're so mean, Baka!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she'd had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh wait, you can actually save. I just realized there's like the option to save, skip, load settings, history. I didn't notice that till now. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I feel like people are just gonna like hound me, or someone's gonna hound me for like the pronunciation I'm giving to the names. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Cupcakes sound kinda good right now. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh boy. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Well, hi there, Connor. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the meme lord comment. Obama. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to wait. I know I recognize this character. I can't remember her name though. It's killing me. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, the character's a boy, and I whatever. So we're technically a boy in game, you know. Oh well, whatever. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Sharky, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, I kind of thought so. I know I've seen her before from like I've watched a couple of these to be continued compilations, and that's all. I've never really played this game, so luckily I really don't know what's gonna happen here. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Is it awkward? Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I didn't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, sure, go ahead and drop your joke. I am curious. we take I can enjoy a good pun. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Excuse me, I need a quick drink. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Oh, I recognize Monica. It's great to see you again, Sharky. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Sharky. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. 2008. Yeah. Just the 20s in general. Just the past 4 or 5 years have been nothing but a joke. We started off this year interestingly, considering people were chugging Tide Pods. So, yeah. You know you're off to a great year when people are eating laundry detergent in January. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Yes, let Natsuki get her cupcakes. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. This game looks cute so far. I've heard it's disturbing, but I've never watched any physical gameplay for it, so I've sort of left myself out of the circle. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! A what? A woo? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Well, let's... I've heard that a lot of them kill themselves too. Let's try to not really drop too many spoilers. Dot, 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 dot. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I like you, Baka.
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
Haven't I heard this? Yes. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, we have. Made them for you or anything. It's not like I made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you. Not for you, no. You, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Ooh, I just got like something in my eye. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Tea sounds good. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. Now you're in the lit club. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Actually, let me just save here real quick before I forget to do so. Right there. Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. Huh, nice. These click games, though, it's literally just at your own pace. Whew, my hands are cold. Let me just, like, wrap this around myself a little bit more. It actually is getting kind of chilly right now. Whew, goodness. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. And those were me trying to block spoilers. I mean, to be fair, there's already been a portion of the game that's been spoiled for me. I do know a few characters die. I don't know exactly what entirely happens throughout the game, though. So, you know, I've never seen gameplay. I've only heard stories and seen some of the clips from this game, like in, to be continued compilations. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Whew. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Wait, oh, wait. Yeah, she does have a little sharp look like she has like a little sharp wolf tooth or something. That's precious. I like that. I don't know why, I just like that. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Ooh, such different girls. Why does it look like, am I going, no, Natsuki literally has like a little sharp tooth, like one of those little Neko girls, those little cat girls. Oh my gosh. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I just like bit my tongue there. So Sharky, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. ... Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Yuri needs a hug right now. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? This game is really cute right now. Oh goodness, I know what's gonna happen soon, probably. I'm not really sure when, though. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, lovely. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum, at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. She's adorable, oh my god. She's absolutely adorable. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, but if only for a brief moment. Oh man. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. Okay, I'm not cute! The anime face, the anime face, so animu. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. I just like chewed my tongue again. You wouldn't like them. ... Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Whew. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I just guess it's the same for Yuri. Rip. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Why did I say puzzled? Oh, hi Doge, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna put my phone up here so I can see the Twitch chat better. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Oh, it's okay, dude. Don't worry about that. It's just pretty basic rules. Isn't that right, Sharky? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Good job on pronouncing their names correctly. I'm a bit late on saying that even though I'm current. Oh no, you're fine. I've watched probably a little bit too much anime, honestly, but I am surprised actually I'm getting the names correctly on the first time. Oh yeah, this is actually a blind playthrough. I've heard about this game, I've heard stories, I've heard that it's disturbing, I've seen maybe a clip or two with Yuri, but you know, I don't really know a whole lot to this game. So this is literally blind. First time, blind playthrough. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. was saving the lit club joke for 12 minutes. Yeah, if we can just, like, skip the spoilers, I'd really appreciate that. I don't mind any, like, hints or, like, any tips if anyone recommends them. Sorry if I get confusing and all when I'm, like, talking, because I'm monitoring, like, a YouTube chat and a Twitch chat at the same time, so in case it gets confusing when you hear me talking and, like... As far as I know, the only thing that I do know that happens, I've watched, you know, I have watched some of these different video clips on YouTube. I watched like a collection of the "We'll Be Right Back" meme compilation, and there's literally a clip of Yuri stabbing herself, so I know that happens, but I don't know, not a whole lot. Do Natsuki route or Monica? Well... Let's see where it gets us. So I'm guessing there's like multiple different paths you can take with this. I'm fine with that. I'm sorry. I thought... Sharky. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. Oh. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! I just recommend to not use full screen. I actually have it like windowed, so... And I turned the game's audio down too. I have it like down to... How low? It's like at 9 right now. So... I'm not really sure if that's, you know, the greatest decision I did. Put in what you want for the poem. Alright, jeez. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. 9. Let me just save again. Yeah, we'll overwrite the save. Oof. Wait, Jace, I'm like confused. Oh no, okay, never mind. Like 9 minutes, 12 minutes. I'm not really sure which route I'm gonna take just yet. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Meow. Hey, Ultras. Yeah, I had the volume down to like 9. Because the game was super loud when I turned it on. I was trying to crank it down so I wouldn't hurt my ears. Because just starting it up was loud, so why not? It sounds like it's fine to me, Jace. Yee. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Oof. Did I? Oh, right. Hold on. The browser source. I turned that off. My fault. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, Doge, thanks for the follow. Hold on. Let me just fix that real quick. I don't know why I have that turned off. Hold on. Let me just fix that real quick. Is there anything, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, that was my fault. Frick. Minigame time. Monica looks over at me once more. Sharky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Arf. I'm yeah. Can I really impress the class? Star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Yeah, we do actually have a Discord server. If you're interested in it, I can go ahead and drop a link to it. It is public, though, so, you know, we like to share a bunch of different memes. We also have a couple of folks that like to mess around with D&D. They're setting up a game for tomorrow, so if anyone's interested in D&D, you can also set up for that. So, there's a link if anyone is interested in it. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Sharky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oof. that long, stretched out oof. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Rip Yuri. Memes. It's basically, how do I describe my Discord? Shit posts and YouTube videos and occasional D&D and streams, that kind of stuff. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Here's an idea, like maybe I can just, we can probably just, we could probably like stream this multiple times to pick like different stories. Yeah, basically anything the Discord, Jace. We can probably just like take different routes, play the game different, like in different, play the game in different routes. Finish a route, take another route, you know? Insert sad music. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, shit. I actually do have to write a poem. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Oh, hey, I can just like pick the words. Honestly, I watched an array of different anime. Just know. I mean, my most recent like novel that I'm watching is like My Hero Academia. I've watched a lot of Dragon Ball, like all the Dragon Ball series. There's, I mean, if I had to go on the list, it would take me a bit of time. So, oh no, you can't play different routes without the story changing a small bit. Oh, have you played this game before, Jace? So actually, what should our first word be here for our lovely poem? I'm not sure what we should, You will eat the poem. I will gladly write a poem and then throw it at you. So tell me how tasty this poem is. Lollipop. Lollipop. No, you just oh, okay, so you watched, like, many videos on it. Well, fair enough. Lollipop. Marshmallow. Why is the word suicide in here? Strawberry. What the actual... Friends? I'm just like using scattered words. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, 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 fun. If anyone has any word suggestions, go ahead and drop them. I'll take any word suggestions we can take for this right now. These are cute. I love these. I'm just like, I've been dropping like food items into all of these. Parfait. Prayer, rose, sunny, infallible. Hop, death, treasure, flying, imagination. Suicide is next to happiness and marriage and happiness. Yeah, it is. We're just gonna make it like, you know what, I'm just thinking like candies and happy stuff. We don't want too much of a depressing poem, do we? Here, kawaii. So, kawaii desu. Sweet. Fester, the word fester's in here. Amazing. Sugar. Milk. Sadness color. Cheeks. Broken loud. Natsuki. Melody. Oh, of course I've gotta pick Kitty. I recommend you to save before you do the poem. Too late. I actually did save it a spot before we started the poem. Too late. We actually did save it a spot before we started the poem. I've gotta pick Kitty. Come on, we gotta pick Kitty. Universe, disoriented, clumsy. Electricity. Kitty. Puppy. Anchovies in here. Proof. Disarray. Oh, of course we gotta go with anime. It would be a crime if we didn't put anime into the poem. Kitty. Candy. Oh, we've got to go with rainbow. If depressed, you get Yuri. If foodle, foodie. Why did I say foodle? Foodie, Natsuki. If nice, you get Sayori. Well, this one could go either way. We saved it, but like before, like, we did save it like a little bit before the actual poem, so if we don't like the outcome, we could probably redo it. Precious. Nature. Cheer. We'll probably, like if you want to have the special events with one of the girls, you need to do a poem 100% for one of them. Okay, so it's literally just you have to pick like certain words to get a poem a certain way, kind of thing. Let's see where we get with this one. Socks. Because we can just, like, if we don't like this poem, we can literally just like load up the save spot and like start over. Looks to be even with Sayori and Natsuki. Who's gonna pull ahead in the race? Yeah. Natsuki. Hi again, Sharky. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sharky. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's writing a poem. And making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ugh. Oh my gosh, my room is cold. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Whew. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't want to take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. And Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. She literally has a little tooth, like a little sharp tooth in her mouth. That's adorable. That's literally adorable. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sharky always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. So let's play Hangman of Sayori. Whew. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's good, Jonathan. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. How have you been? Or, well, glad to know you're doing good. How's everything been for you? I really don't think I've seen you in a while, John. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Sharky can become good friends too? Sayori? Dot dot dot. Okay, oh. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? This game is too adorable right now. This game is literally just too cute. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh my god, Yuri. Waifu material right there. Yuri's the waifu material of the season. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Well, have fun, fun, fun. Oh, we'll make sure to have some fun, 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 fun. Thanks, Ultras. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want to. Ah, she's like the shy anime school- no, she is the shy anime schoolgirl. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Not for... You won't. Oh, the book MatPat did a theory on. MatPat, like a game theory, Jace? I think I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and save, but we're gonna save it in an empty slot, like right here. So in case we decide we don't like the, we decide we don't like the current path we're on, we'll switch it up. All of them are best waifu. Yuri's like adorable right now. Yuri's adorable. She's literally giving me like classic schoolgirl, like very shy schoolgirl vibes off of an anime. All of them are best waifu, but not Monica. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Hey, welcome back, Lo. All the chat are your waifu. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Excuse me. My throat is actually killing me a bit. I'm glad I have a drink. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is always buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. WTF. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. This game is adorable. I'm loving this game right now. But that's probably a mistake. Oh well. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. What? What moment? Bafusky? Did I read that right? Yeah, I'm a little confused, Jace. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Not for long. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I already know this game is fucked up. I know it's supposed to be disturbing, but I've never seen gameplay, so that's probably for the best. It's probably for the best I've never seen it. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. You prefer the best girl. Shit. Oh, so it looks like the poem ended, got us stuck with the Natsuki, huh? Well, I think Natsuki's adorable. I love the, she has like a little cat tooth. I wish she had cat ears right now. You prefer Yuri. Yuri's shy and adorable, but Natsuki's like the, it's not like I like you or anything, baka. Natsuki gives me those kind of vibes. Not to say that's not really funny in anime though. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. It's an old Natsuki meme. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Oof, 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 oof. Well, I'd say let's give let's give Natsuki a go, see where this gets us. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Sharky. The fang gives me the nosebleed. Oh, the Doge has a nosebleed. The Doge has an aneurysm. Why does she have that tooth? I've never understood why some anime characters just have like a cat's tooth that's like hanging out the side of their mouth. Like, it makes sense when they're literally like, they have those cat ears and the occasional tail, but Natsuki just has that little tooth that just sits there. I'm not crazy, right? I know it looks like a little cat's tooth. Buff Suki. Oof. Oh, no. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't know what you were talking about there, Jace. Considering this is a lesson straight from the literature club, don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Buff Suki, best JoJo. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's exceedingly Mo. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, my nose is like messed up right now. My nose is literally twitching. Don't just stand there. Oh, well. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close like this. Don't just say that. It's not like I like you or anything, baka. Hey, how am I going to incorporate the pumpkin gods into this? Good question, Jace. Oh, maybe we'll play Stardew later. For another stream later on. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's practically a bad thing. Dio is best JoJo. I like Jotaro. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Waifu level 9000. Yuri, in your opinion. It's only a few seconds. Oh, right. I already just read that part there. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't get to, you don't go back and flip through the old volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am. but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Hashtag save Yuri. I know Yuri stabs herself, so that's the only thing I know that actually does happen in this game. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of a plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. Yep, she's your typical, it's not like I like you or anything, kind of anime girl. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. She is adorable though, I do like Natsuki right now, she's adorable. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps, you know, that helps you to get to know the characters. Yee. Gotta save Yuri somehow. No monetization for playback. Yeah, I actually don't have the monetization on my YouTube. I had monetization before, but I currently don't have the monetization. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Here, actually. I'm gonna save right here again. I'm gonna remember to save every now and again, that way I don't forget. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Wake me up inside. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, what? A woo? I'm not really too concerned about monetizing the stream. So don't worry, Jace. I'm not too concerned about it. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. This isn't even my final form. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Chief. Well. Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Hashtag glitched. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Ah ha ha ha! I mean oof. Much oof. Very much oof. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? She's so adorable! Oh my god! If they ever made a plush of her, or if there are plushes of her, I would buy it. It's adorable. She's so cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you were just watching me read. She's sitting over my shoulder like watching me silently read a manga. Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, this is if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Like Shokugeki. No somo shit. No somo shit. There are worse things you can pick up from manga. Like, you know, buying katanas and taking them out into public. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. That just gave me diabetes. Rest in peace. Like cupcakes? I can't even bring it up. Can't even bring it up with them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? I mean, people used to say anime was for kids. Let's stop and think there. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the best way to get diabetes. It's a sweet, sweet, sugary cupcake death. Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. No! Yeah, totally. No! Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found— It's a manga! Why would your dad care? At least it's safer in the club room. Except Monaco was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Chinese cartoons aren't for kids, baka. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? This is too cute right now. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ahaha! I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finished this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Excuse me. This is a waifu and yet— oh, so there are plushies of Natsuki. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. I know what I said earlier. I shouldn't be surprised that there's plushes that exist of Natsuki. Let's just go ahead and save right here. We still have the other save file, so in case we decide we want to go back and just like pick a different poem, you know, we have that option. my heart is bleeding right now. It's adorable that she's absolutely adorable. I feel like I literally just want to watch anime after I'm done. I probably will. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. My heart, my heart. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, from whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poem? Tot tot tot. Oof. Oh, come on. We actually have an emote in my Discord that's literally the Roblox character face. The smiling yellow face. And it's literally called Oof. Natsuki's dead. Oh. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Has anyone like ever animated these scenes out to like an actual, you know, like taking the scenes from the game? I mean, yes and no. It kind of explains how why she's hiding the manga from her dad. Let's not try to give away too many spoilers there, Jace. I guess I'll stop here for now. Oof, oof, oof. Much oof. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. That octopus. You're just giving it back? Don't worry about it too much, Jace. It's all good. Don't you want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets banned, I'll kill you. Yeah. She's probably a tsundere, right? I'm gonna assume she's a tsundere. Yep, she's probably a tsundere. I only got partway through the volume, so I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put myself and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Is that a spaghetti emote? That's awesome. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. The ultimate spaghetti machine. Let me just like fix this a little bit. I'm gonna like bring the camera up a bit. That should be better. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Oh, Nightbot. The cat? The cat is actually outside the room. I have my door closed, so the cats are like all chilling. No awarding. Yeah, if Nightbot, yeah, I'll keep an eye on Nightbot there. If Nightbot times you out or anything, or, you know, does a longer time, and I'll make sure to like remove that. So I know Nightbot is very funny about. I need to update Nightbot. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composite notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Just gonna ban Nightbot. Oof. I probably should have banned Nightbot a long time ago. I've got it. I literally have Ankbot in here too, which is essentially the Sharkeisha bot. I probably should. I need to fiddle with that later. So, who should we read the poem to first? I almost just want to give it to Natsuki since it looks like we're going on the Natsuki path right now. Or the Natsuki route. What do you guys think? Oh, you actually did ban the bot. Yeah, I'm thinking Natsuki. that's probably the best idea there, Jace. So we'll go ahead and just drop it, or actually, we'll save here again. We'll read it to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Yuri. I just... Oop. Well, luckily we saved there before we actually started reading the poem. Yeah, we might as well take the Natsuki route. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Okay, no. 200 IQ save points. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Well, I mean, we did save before the actual poem, so if we decide we want to go back and read it to someone else, we can do it. And you went and ruined it. Oof. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Oof me bones. Skeletor. Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you, you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Redo the poem, full Natsuki. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? I think we'll stick on the, I think we're gonna go ahead and stick on the Natsuki path right now. You know, we'll just stick where we are for now, just go forward and see where it gets us. I mean, it is a blind playthrough, so it'll be fun to see where, you know, the, you know, where our first route will take us, our first choices will take us. So, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah? I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Natsuki power up. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. I mean, it's not all sophisticated. She's so adorable, it's killing me. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. You be quiet. Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, you know, I'm thinking, you know, like, once we finish this one, we could probably just go back and restart, and then we can try a different path. I mean, this is genuinely cute, though. I'm just expecting it to, like, change at, like, any moment. Like in this poem. See, everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Is it just me, or do the red highlights in your hair look like... I mean, from a distance, if you were looking at it kind of far, it probably would look like blood. It more or less just, like, looks like actual hair ties. Okay, Ultras, thanks for stopping by, dude. You have a great night. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So, you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old she is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, that I won't take that away from her. Who should we show the poem to next? Maybe, actually, we'll probably go ahead and show it to Yuri next. See how Yuri feels about it. Actually, should we do it? We should probably do another save here. I'm just gonna have like a bunch of save slots. Oh my god, you can have so many save slots. You can have so many save slots. Yeah, well, what do you think? We should, drop this poem on Yuri next? Who do you think we should give it to? Whoop, hold on. Sayuri? Okay, we'll give it to Sayuri. Here, actually, hold on, Doge. Let me drop you up the Reflurker roll real quick before I forget to do that. We don't have any doggos in here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Discord is literally just a bunch of shit. Okay, so do we wanna... fuck it. We'll just go ahead and give it to Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No? Nah, she doesn't seem to like it. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Yep, she hates it. She hates it. She hates it. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result that both style and the expression... I can't even read right now. I think I just like bit my tongue practically. the expression are weakened. I can't even... I'm just like literally chewing my tongue. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Oh yeah, she hates it. About an hour into the stream, ran out of snacks and 7-Up. Oh, the struggle. Better quick and run and grab yourself some more, Jace. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Technically, she is telling you that you are a Neanderthal. Nosebleed overflows. Yeah, essentially she hated it. Okay, Jace. Yeah, I just got... So technically, Yuri just politely roasted me. Yuri just, like, politely roasted me. She's still cute, though. She's adorable. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, if I can read the cursive. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood this test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Dude, next fool, Yuri. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. Hey, that host, though. Thanks, Doge. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Ooh. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sharky. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. So refined. She's roasting me again. It's just like, did you just glance over my poem? But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Ooh, what you got? 2 cans of Sprite and a bowl of cereal. What time is it for you? Because it's like, it's literally midnight. Like 30 minutes, like almost 30 minutes after midnight. It's like way too late for cereal. They usually do more than tell a simple I already read that. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Burn it with fire. Oh, you're in Nebraska, so you're an hour behind me. Yeah, it's still late for cereal. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. She's really cute, though. She's adorable. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and throw this at Sayori. Yeah, we'll go. We probably should have dropped it at we probably should have given it to Sayori earlier, but oh well. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Yep, she likes my poem more than anyone else. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Nebraska, what dat? It's a cold place. It's Jason, my YouTube chat on the stream. That Nebraska weather. I'm in Ohio, so it's actually a little cold here too, actually. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha ha ha. Jeez. I love the bow in her hair. It's adorable. They're all waifu material. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Sharky poem. Oh my god. I just got literally a backhanded compliment, or rather, what's the word I'm looking for? Yuri essentially just like politely roasted me. And then you have Sayori that just absolutely loves it to pieces. It's not really too cold just yet. It's starting to cool down a bit. I live like further up north, like just near the Canadian border. So it's starting to cool down a bit. Oh, where are you at, Doge, if you don't mind me asking? And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Eh. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of it just reminds me of how you were really a part of the club now. Deary overpowers. Oh, so okay, so like Mexico. Yeah, that's you guys usually get like the warm weather because you're in like the yeah. You guys don't get the cold weather like we do. I'm jealous. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Yeah, like, oh my god, the further up north you go, the worse it gets. Like, for someone in America, if they want to go away into, like, a warm place for the summer, most people go to, like, Florida or, like, South California or South Texas or something. Because this is, like, the warmest places, even when it's cold. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here. I absolutely hate the cold. I hardly doubt you guys get any snow there in Mexico, so I'm pretty jealous. I wish we wouldn't get snow at all. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! I imagine like larger cities might be a little bit colder. Like, I spent some time in London, like in England, in July. It was nighttime. Like, we were in the middle of Soho, and it was freezing because of how dark it was. But it was so hot, like, literally, just like the day prior before it turned into night. Yeah, I kind of figured. I know, like, certain places, I imagine just, like, certain parts of the city where they're located usually is affected by that. Nebraska is a place where it can be blizzarding one day, then warming enough for water pistols the next. That sounds like Ohio and like a good portion of like the Northeast or just the northern part of the US in general. Like, oh, like Mexico City. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleep from my eyes. The sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. The rain here is ridiculous, actually. It's amazing. It's amazing. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it. Yeah, she wrote it this morning. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh, this game is too cute right now. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. Sayori probably is depressed. It's bad to skip breakfast. That's a good question. I feel like some of these characters are probably very depressed. Or probably some of them already are, we just don't know it. Oof. Oh, just like slide this over here so I can see this better. That's better. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Of course, the only one left is Monica. Oof. So, we'll save right here. This should be our primary save unless something happens. Choking back the key info. Cough, cough. Alright, Monica. I'm gonna throw my poem at you. Hi, Sharky. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Yes, we shall be sharing our poem with you. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sharky. We're all a little embarrassed today. So yeah. Hi, Indy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll probably call you Indy for now to make it short, if you don't mind. But it's a sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Sharky. So everybody essentially kind of liked my poem except for Yuri. Yuri just... Damn, Yuri just like... Fuck. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. Oh no no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. I won't spoil this game for you since it's the first time, though I will say you're in for a... I can imagine. The game so far has been cute. Like, hold on, how long have we been streaming for now? I gotta check that real quick, because this game has been, like, absolutely adorable since I've been playing it. Hold on. Uptime. Yeah, so it's been a little... No, actually, it's been 1 hour, 30 minutes. I don't know why it says 2. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. Hey, DS. Everybody's on Twitch today. Yeah, it's Monica. You spelled it wrong, DS. How could you? You know the fear. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Be right back, adorable dog moment. Okay, Jace. We'll be right here. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find one that's find what suits you the most. I'm slightly laughing. I mean, it looks adorable right now, but I know this game's supposed to be fucked up, but I'm just waiting for something to happen. So it's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Don't spoil anything for me just yet. I haven't. This is my first time playing through, so don't spoil anything, DS. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No spoilers. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. All I know is that I've seen clips of Monica, like, or not Monica, but Yuri stabbing herself. Because literally, it was in like a it was one of those "We will be right back" meme compilations. And I've already heard it's pretty fucked up. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. The feels will come. I love how cute it is right now. Oh jeez. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, I can scroll down on this one. Yes, indeed. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction. Well, thanks for the follow there. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was... You got it, Jace. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Well, it's a psychological horror game. It did warn me. I knew I was, I already knew I was supposed to be in for like a bit of a psychological kind of horror game. It gives you that warning at the beginning, but I'm waiting for something to happen, which is what's killing me. Perfect timing with that follow. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. I mean, a few friends of mine I know have told me I should try this, and luckily I've never watched any videos of this either, or watched anyone else play it, so this is completely blind, minus the fact that I know that Yuri literally stabs herself. I'm gonna emphasize that I know that does happen. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. For some reason, I just couldn't read for a second. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Oh, what's up, Dosh? If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Ooh. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your... I can't even read right now, I'm like biting my tongue. Ah. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Recommend going full Sayori for now. I mean, we can simply, fuck it. We can go Sayori for now, see where it gets us. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. Let's see. Also, this game has about 3 acts. Some might say 4... okay. You get another 2 to 3 hours left for this act. Maybe 1 if you're quick enough. Anyway, point is, acts 1 and 2 is 4 hours or so long, and act 3 is like 50 minutes. Yeah, we could probably go Sayori. She seemed to like my poem better than anyone else. This is a literature club after all. I was actually thinking about that to myself, because Sayori seemed to liked the poem so much better than anyone else. The white bow on Monica makes a good triangle. Illuminati gold pumpkin gods. Where the hell do those pumpkin gods come from? I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper and sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. And, Indy, thank you for the follow there. You are now swimming with the fishes. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I mean, if it takes us like a few hours, then that's completely fine with me. I don't really mind the long stretch of time for, you know, for a game. Gives us more to do, I suppose. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Yeah, I think I know what we're gonna do. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. No worry, Doge. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. It's really nice having it here. But the stream is will be saved on like the my YouTube channel and Twitch as well. It'll be saved here as well. So if you wanted to watch it later, like after we're done here, you can check that out later. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sharky did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Have a pleasant playthrough. I like how you're using the quotes there in pleasant. Oh boy. Alright, see you, Doge. Have a good one. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Sharky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. I'm still a little confused that that character's a boy, but you know, I should have known better. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Okay, I was a little concerned then. The music stopped. Now we're good. We're good. We're good. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sharky appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sharky started showing off. What the? Oh, the shots have been fired. Shots fired. Man down. Natsuki. Natsuki. That's a little... This doesn't involve... What the fuck is actually... Yeah, Natsuki. What is that? What is that time glass thing called on her hair? Doesn't matter, it has two triangles. I think it's more or less like a hair clip, Jace. Praise the pumpkin gods. It's the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Sharky? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. The shots have been fired. Man down. Man down. I just noticed when Natsuki pointed that out that I just realized that Yuri's boobs are actually very big. That sounds terrible of me to say, but yeah, they are. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meeting should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sharky. Wait, there is a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings in the meeting most effectively. Well, I wish this was like actually animated. That would be pretty funny. Avoiding this, unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. Imagine if this was like in an anime. It'd probably be very funny. You understand that, right, Sharky? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Oh, actually, let me just save real quick before I forget. This will be our main save for now. Return. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me and she just drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Sharky? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their feelings into our conflict. That probably wasn't the greatest decision to make there. Oh well. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? I'm glad I saved. I wonder if we should actually like go back and redo that at all. This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes me. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You once had a dream of the game. Twice, actually. Both involving the end of Act 1. Tragic. Tragedy. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Oh, the feels. The feels. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Feels right now. You should get those feels. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Excuse me. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Make it beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh my god. That's great. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Well, I don't think Yuri likes me. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Yes, Sayori crossed the line a bit there. Yeah, action speaks louder than words. It is true. I don't know why they just cracked me up. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't it? Isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes 2 of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. False alarm! Welcome back! False alarm. He has returned. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sharky, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sharky, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yeah, I think we're already on the, I think we already know what we're doing. We're going on the Sayori path. The Sayori route. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Sure. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sharky, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Yeah, clearly they like me a little too much. especially Natsuki and Yuri. Oh, this still cracks me up. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. Of course, first time, yeah. Just an ordinary dating sim. Yeah, let's do this. I mean... Okay, let's... Fucking hell, we're just gonna make like a bunch of save slots. That's what we're gonna end up doing. It's 1:02 AM for me, my friend. Actually, give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back real quick. Just one moment. Okay, sorry guys, we're back. Let me just get my... There we go. Oop. I let the cat in, and then it did some stuff. Hi, Goku. Ow. The cat's gonna keep me company on my lap, so... Here's a quick glance of the kitty, if anyone wants to see her. Missy, say hi. Say hi, Missy. I don't know how she... Yeah, she's more focused on, like, sitting down. Alright. So, we went ahead and saved the game. That's alright. Oh my god, the cat. Okay, so it looks like we're working on a- Hello, cat. So it looks like we're working on the other half of the poem. So we should... So I'm gonna... Cat, will you please? So if we're going to appeal to Sayuki... Yeah, that's my kitty. Her name is Missy. And she likes to sit on desks. She loves to sit on desks. So we're probably gonna make it cutesy. So let's make it as cute as possible. Kitty. Like, we're gonna throw cute things in here. Luckily I saved though, so... Alright, flower. Beauty. Sunny. That'll work. The cat's just gonna get in the camera's way, don't mind her. Oh, hold on. My stream froze up on my phone there. Actually, I should probably, hold on, I should probably pull up the stream. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright, I'm gonna leave the stream up there for Twitch, and then I'll pull up my YouTube stream on my phone instead. Yeah, the cat likes to jump in front of the camera. Get another glimpse of her. Sorry, hold on one sec. I'm just trying to pull up the stream real quick on my phone again, but I'm gonna put it on my YouTube instead for my phone. She likes to sit on the desk. She won't get in the way though, although she might sniff or play at a few things. Vitality. I mean, we're trying to appeal to Sayuki, so we'd want cute things, wouldn't we? So, I'm thinking ribbon. The ribbon sounds, I mean, ribbon's cute. Vitality. Fatality. Or, what else is here? Fluffy. I feel like you'd have to really look at a few walkthroughs to get an idea of who you'd want to really appeal to. Let's go ahead and go with Fluffy for now. I'll make it cute. That's what we'll do. Oh my god, my cat's like all up in my screen. And there she is. Sayuki. No, you didn't hear that wrong. Sayuki, did I say so? Yeah, I did say that. I mixed that. Oh, my bad. And I can't see past the cat. I think I was thinking of something else. I mixed up the names. My bad. Whoops. I literally cannot see past my cat's furry butt right now. Oh my god. Here! Come here! I can't see past you, silly. Can you sit like on this side instead? I just realized I literally fused two names together. Didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. It's like 1 AM and my brain probably isn't like fully there. Cat slap intensifies. I wish it would just stay in one spot though. Nature. Doki Doki. Yeah, you know, I did save before we started that. That's right. I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. I did save. So, I actually had to stop and think, did I actually save? Laugh. The cat intensifies. Missy intensifies. This is a sweet kitty, though. Someone once recommended that I get, like, an actual... What's the word I'm looking for? They wanted me to get, like, a cat cam for her. Marriage is a cute one. Doki Doki. Let's see. Oh, what? Sing. Oh, wait. Natsuki likes bunnies. Whoops, oh well. Like, all the words have to be all Sayori. I said, yeah. Yeah, hold on. We fucked up, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Oh well, I missed like one word. Yeah. Huh. Well, we can always just like literally load it back up and just like redo it. Oh, yeah, you can- oh, that's what the skip button would be for. So we literally just restarted it. Fair enough. So... Well, you know what? We'll just wing it. Yeah, I know it has to be like all the words have to be all- yeah, all the words have to be for Sayori. Happy words. Yeah. So just basically happy words. Sing counts, yeah. Calm, charm, yeah, charm? Yeah. Tenacious, landscape, anime. Which word should we pick here? That's a damn good question. Heaven sent? Oh, no. Too big of a word. Oh well. Rainbow. Dazzle. Oh. You know what? We'll just go with the words we pick. I'll try to pick out the cutest ones I can find. We'll make a few mistakes there, but we're not worried about that. Misery. Misery. Here's my other cat, by the way. He just like literally jumped on the back of the chair. Oh, raindrops. You know what? I'm not even really worried. Yeah, I fucked up. Oh well. Doesn't matter. And the cat. Happy words. Hold on, let me just flip my phone around. Unrequited. Oh, hello, cat. And the cat's in front of the screen again. Here, kitty, come here. Come here. Come here, I can't see past you. Oh my god. Sunny. Oh, fantasy. No, that's not it. Yeah, I fucked up. Ah! And there goes the cat. I left the... No, I left the door open. Yeah, never mind. Summer? No. Eh. We won't get the 100%. Kitty. Sharky effed up. Let's see. Vacation. Ribbon. Nope. Romance. Another day well, it's just a good thing I saved, so we won't have to worry about that too much. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sharky. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in this club, that's all. Oh, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Yeah, let's take a look at the purse, Sayori. Hand over the purse. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming in the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Yep, sounds about right. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. The anime face. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ja, this face. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sharky to let me borrow some money. Yeah, what's up, Nico? How you doing? Tell Sharky to lend me some money. Don't get me involved with that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. No, speaky the English. She's been sitting here cleaning herself, like, right in front of me. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna grab a Kit Kat. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah. Did I just... I didn't mean that. Dude, soy Mexicano. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just, waiting for something very disturbing to happen in this game. I'm not really sure what to expect, honestly. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Natsuki is best. Retribution. They would all make good waifus. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. The Doge has given you his agreements. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, what the hell? Kya? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What the fuck? Ow. What was that? Eh? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is that a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. What's up, douche? Smacked in the face of a cookie. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. And there goes my cat. Damn, that face smack though, it sounded powerful. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, then everybody died. The end. The Patrick reading the ugly barnacle story to SpongeBob. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. Sure, good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Oh, hold on. I need to stop my cats real quick. No. Hold on one sec. I actually do need to stop my cats right now. Okay, that was my fault. I actually thought I left the door open, and I didn't. Impossible. Is up again, Goku? So, Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh, you watch Black Clover, Jace. Yeah, cats are dicks. She just knocked a pencil off of my desk. She went after a pencil I had just like chilling out here on the back of my desk. I'm gonna put that in a more secure spot next time. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori, Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Cats will always be assholes. My cats like to fuck everything up. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Excuse me. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's a whole lot of self-loathing right there. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Oh my god, this cat. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. If just the description instead of horror. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play some time for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. And observe how the cat is literally taking up my lap. Hire him or something. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sharky. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No? Nah. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Oof. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Much big oof. Take a look at the cat right now. She's just like casually perched right now on top of my lap. It's like the most cutest thing imaginable. She's just like happily perched here. It's amazing. She's so plush. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how you get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. It's a girl cat. She's actually a mother. She had a litter of kittens at one point. She's like, she's almost 4 years old. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Actually, if you go into like the cat channel on the Discord server, I actually have a few pictures of her as well as my other cats on that channel. I always like take pictures and post pictures of my cats in that chat room. good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. She's always hungry, it's amazing. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, what? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Ooh, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Oh, what? Oh, woo? Oh, woo? Hold on, let me go ahead and check the uptime we have real quick. Like right here. Oh, woo? Now that you're at a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. She's hiding something from us. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, the stream delay is a problem. Here she is again. She just jumped right up here on top of the desk again. And now she's cleaning herself. This damn cat. Oh, let's, that's right, I can't skip. I'm gonna save. Empty slot. We're just like, we're gonna end up using like all these empty slots. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Good God. She's just sitting here cleaning herself. She's like perched in front of me and I can't fully see. Cat, I literally cannot see past you when you're sitting in front of my monitor. She's... I literally can't. She's like sitting in front of the screen. She's precious though. She's a cute kitty. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Hello, cat. What the hell? Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Fucking cat. Oh my god. Kitty, I can't see. Kitty, I can't see. Please move. Please move. Just sit down. She's like sitting perched in front of my second monitor so I can't see. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your eyebrow isn't straight either. Cat, nice game you playing. It would be a shame if someone blocked it. That's what she does. I'll sit here and like, I'll have something on this monitor or this monitor. It doesn't matter which. Like, I could be watching a movie or playing a game or something, and she'll just perch herself in front of the monitor like she knows I'm trying to do something. And then she'll know I'll literally pay attention to her because she's like standing right there. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa, we're getting one of these little pictures again. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? Ooh, we're getting like the intense moment here. We're just like right up in Sayori's face, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. I think we all like where this is going. Awkward Sayori moment ahead. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Ugh. If you even buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, Kappa Kappa Kappa. You look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so fluffy, but it's so stuffy. I said fluffy, what the fuck? I literally just said fluffy. Maybe it's because I'm petting a fluffy cat. I have no idea. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Her eyes are Pokeballs. I'm dead. I already died. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? I've been dead inside for a long time. I'm a skeleton. I am a walking corpse at this point. I'm Sharky the walking corpse. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, ow. She just clawed my lap, fucking cat. She won't sit still, it's funny. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Oh, only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come wake up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, hello, kitty. Let's go ahead and save again. Right about there. Whole wheat. Ah, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Your hair is the color of that whole wheat bread they gave you when you asked for sourdough or something. My hair is a very interesting color. Yay. When I was younger, actually, my hair used to be like a very lighter blondish color, and I really don't know what to make of my hair color anymore. Sharky, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Alright, Sayori it is. I agree on that, my dude. No for the good part. Sharky, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Eh? I'm not hiding anything. But I did fuck up the words I picked a little bit, so it's not 100% for Sayori, but oh well. That's not what matters. We're just gonna play through this and see where it gets us. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me and you haven't done this before. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. Blah. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? Oh, here's the good part. Wow, Luigi. I just thought of Waluigi. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure? Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Semi-romantic moment? We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts to fiddle with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Sharky, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Sorry. Why did I just say sorry? I just read that to myself for some reason. I think I'm probably starting to slip into like semi-tiredness because of the hour. Oh well, we'll keep going though. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry? It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Yeah, very clumsy. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Her handwriting is probably the easiest to read so far. Oh, this is a long one. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, fucking hell. Sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach aside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, Down comes a bottle to save the day. Excuse me. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Oh boy. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the place. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Yeah, it did get a bit dark at the end, it really did. It's interesting to see. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and show it to Natsuki now. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if it was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. It's too bad we can't actually see what the poem is itself that we wrote. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long. You might be on the same wavelength. But you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? This is Fluffy. Fluffy, she's fluffy like a bunny? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. She could say, we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, spiders. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. I don't like spiders either, so that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Well, Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to talk about spiders? Blah. What if her friends start to like spiders too? God, I cannot read right now. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it does hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Sick. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. I'm literally like practically chewing on my own tongue right now. Let me just like reload this real quick. Hold on one sec. Yeah, we're good. Just had to like reload that real quick. Okay, there we go. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. You're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of. Fun of you. Or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow. So look forward to it. Okay, so Yuri's gonna hate it too. I know Yuri will hate it. Where's Monica? Hi again, Sharky. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going too bad. Let me just save right here again. There we go. We're gonna have so many save slots just filled up by the end of this. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think... Ooh! Yeah, quick drink real quick. Okay, Jace, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. We'll probably do another stream tomorrow, too. So, you can probably join in for that one, too, if you want. So, I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so, let's see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless I can't even read some of these words, I swear. I'm like literally chewing my tongue. So, cacophony, I think that's how you say it, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. My space. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good tip. That's probably one of the best tips you can give for the game. Just save. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Yeah, what the? It's like she's spaced out. Thanks for listening. Of course we're gonna read it to Yuri. Yuri does not like my stuff at all. I don't think Yuri likes me. Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Oh, well, okay. I think I just like literally poked at Yuri's nerves somehow. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so oh, she's not listening. I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. No, Yuri, stop! You're not unlikable. Yuri, stop! But if I speak without thinking, things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki or Sayori. No, Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. Yuri, please! I sighed to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice to abide to that request. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front desk. Actually, I didn't even read Yuri's poem. I don't even think she wanted to hand it to me. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. we're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I have designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah? We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori. Hey Foxy! Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Foxy, take a look at my current situation here. This is my cat. She's asleep. Hold on. I'm gonna like bring the camera a little bit closer so you can see the cat. This is like the cutest fucking thing ever. Look at this. She just like passed out on my lap a while ago. Hold on. So far, Yuri thinks I hate her. Yuri is not on a good track right now. She's so very mad at me. She does not like my poetry. Alright. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. This is good. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. Like, so far this game has been really cute, Foxy. Like, it's really cute. I'm really just waiting for something bad to happen. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot, excuse me. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone about what literature is all about. So yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yuri just feels like she needs a hug right now. Yuri needs hugs. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Yeah, recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she is bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserved. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'll... Ow! And there goes the cat. She just like clawed my foot. Ouch. So, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Oof. Did you mean oof? Oos. Ook. That's C. Ook. Excuse me. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. But maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. No, OOC has a different meaning, but I wanted to say oof. Oof. The internal screams of oof. Whoops, hold on. I'll just like get that back up there. Okay, Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Sharky liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that sort of gentle with I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sharky. It's not like it can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sharky lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Well, Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Here, actually, let me just save again real quick. Because we actually did get a little bit farther. I don't want to lose track. I'm just going to save here. Alright. I think it's less about your... I've already read that. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she is still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Oof. Natsuki is absolute tsundere. We already know she's a tsundere. She just bleeds tsundere. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Hello, Sponge. Hello, DS. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Hello. She's absolute tsundere. I'm sorry, but she is. It doesn't have to be your own. It's just tsunderes. You can't tell if they like you or if they hate you. that's literally a tsundere in a nutshell. Tsundere, tsundere, tsundere. I probably said that wrong like several times. I don't even care. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Could be both. It probably could be. Depends on where you're coming from, I guess. Maybe someone would say tsundere with the Spanish trill. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare for. Lol. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Oh, Yuri! Yuri makes me just feel a little sad for her right now. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it. Oof. Ow. Just oof. Ow. The cat just like pounced me. Oof. So much oof. The cat. Oh god, Foxy. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Sharky. You don't have to say it. Ow! She clawed me again. She keeps clawing me. Her claws keep going into my fucking feet. The funny thing is she doesn't even mean to claw me, and yet she's still clawing me up. Well, oh my god, this cat. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, we've got a choice to make. Save that shit. We got a choice to make. Hi there, little shrimp. We're gonna, well, I think we've already decided what we're gonna do. I would still walk home with Sayori. Asking difficult questions and such. Yep. Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Sharky. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. I don't think Yuri likes me right now. I've made two poems and she has not liked either of them. The last poem I gave her, well, let's just say she literally went into like a giant ball of emotions. She didn't listen to anything I tried to tell her. She was very upset with me. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I mean, so far I am enjoying the game. I know it's supposed to be very disturbing and it's supposed to get very bad. It's really cutesy. I like how cutesy it is right now, but you know, I'm really expecting something bad to happen soon. Not for long, says Foxy. Yeah, this game's gonna like dive me right into the world of feels. You can always love this game. Okay, so actually, what I'm gonna end up doing here, it's like almost 2:30 right now, and I really should like actually stop here. Hold on, what's my uptime? Yeah, I've been like on for 3 hours, and it's like almost 2:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for now. Yeah, giant re. We've been streaming for like 3 hours, and it's actually very late. I really should get to bed. Re! So much re. Wee! So the triggered. Actually, a little shrimp, if you're interested, we do have a Discord server. You are free to join it if you want to. It is a community server. And thanks for the follow, too. We were also streaming this on YouTube at the same time as well. Definitely gonna make sure this, yeah, it'll save to the YouTube channel as well. I'm sorry, I'll have to stop here for now. We'll definitely continue this up later. It's a really cute game. I like it so far, but I know it's gonna get worse. I just really expected something terrible to come out of the blue right away first, but, you know, oh well. We'll stop here for now, and we'll continue this up later. So, see you guys later, and have a good night.